Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming. We help yourselves to breakfast. This morning's breakfast on learning. We thank the Moshe Nesazaki of Shabbat Smart for donating a breakfast. So everybody, please enjoy. And also sponsoring the opening learning. Everybody's welcome to stay for the open base medrash. Anybody wants to sponsor the open base medrash and the learning, please hear about Rabbi Brenner. And mazel tov to the Zagis on the birth of a grandson earlier this week. Actually, the bris, Moshe Nesazaki had a grandson. The bris was this week. So yes, really? Mazel tov. Yeah, mazel tov. Yeah, new edition, happy edition. Wow. Interesting. Vayakel Moshe gathered the Jewish people. It's unusual. Usually this expression is not used. I believe it's also used in the case of the Egel, where people gathered. But in order for the Mishkan to be built, you need to have Vayakel, you need to have Jewish unity. The base of Mikdash was destroyed because of this unity, and to build the Mishkan, to build the base of Mikdash, you need unity. And it's interesting that right after we're talking about Moshe gathered the people, what law does he teach them? The laws of Shabbos. And it says an expression, you shouldn't burn a fire in your dwelling places on Shabbos. So some people learn from that in all your dwelling places, even if you live outside of Israel, Shabbos, of course, is no matter where a Jew lives. However, the Sephardi Chacham, the Baal HaKedes Yitzchak, has a very interesting observation. He goes, do you know when Jews fight the most? On Shabbos. That's when they fight the most. Jews fight the most on Shabbos. Because they have free time. They're off from work. And that's why the Torah says, Lo Savar Eish B'chol Yom HaShabbos, because that's when the Eish, the fire of Machlokes, really burns on Shabbos. And therefore, that's why we're taught that. And in fact, the Gaon, Rabbi Yosef Flekish, the rabbi of Prague, said, every day, what do we say at the end of davening? We say, Omer Rabbi Elazar, Rabbi Chanina, Talmidei Chacham Amar B'Shalom Ba'al, that righteous people bring peace to the world. And again, we say, Hashem Yivarach Asam B'Shalom, God should bless his people with peace. And we say this. And then they also say that on Shabbos, we say it 2 times. Because Shabbos, we need more shalom, we need more peace. We say it about Memalikin, we say it also in Kelekain, and the reason being that on Shabbos there's more time than people is available, therefore there's more time for Machlokas. In fact, I saw from somebody else that we have an expression of the Gemara that Goyshe Shabbos Chayav Bisa, that a Gentile who observes the law of Shabbos is entitled, it's unfortunately gets the death penalty. Why? What does that mean? So based on this, I saw an interesting interpretation. That you saw this in Europe when Gentiles had off, let's say, on their Sabbath or on Easter or Christmas. That's when the biggest pogroms against the Jews took place because they had free time. So it's not that they celebrate real Shabbos. It's when they have Shabbos time off and nothing to do. That's when we saw the biggest attacks on the Jews in Europe took place in those days. So it's an interesting way of looking at that. But certainly we need peace. And in fact, I believe that they say Nusik Ashna, we say at night the Hava Rabbah. And in the daytime we say Havas Olam. A general love, and we say Hava Rabbah is a lot of love. At nighttime when people are more home from work and everything, you need more love. And the same thing on Shabbos. So that's the important lesson, is that when we have free time, we shouldn't engage in machlokas, but in Torah study, observance of Shabbos, and that brings peace into the world. Shabbat Shalom.